We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Eddie Harris, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping into the box, Nick Savage. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Nick Savage.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against him.
Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's the National League 1, the American League coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Campbell, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Now at the plate, number 87. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the American League, designated hitter, number 87.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Campbell has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. McGuire is under it. Makes the play, one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now at the plate, number 77, and he's ready to take his first cuts. He's set, and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Way out in front. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Roger Doran, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. Stepping in, number 4. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Third baseman, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Tomlinson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Barry Bonds is on deck. One out, nobody on. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh from the San Francisco Giants, left fielder Barry Bonds.
Standing in, Barry Bonds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-0 now. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sammy Sosa, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bonds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Thomas Hawk. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Thomas Hawk.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in seats.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, number 71. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Throw won't get him.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Coming to the plate now, number 27. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Digging in, Adam Jones. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. Ball one.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Three-two pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Jones at second with 2 down. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 1-1 to Cano. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the American League 2 and the National League 1. Jay Lee is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 20, James Lee.
Leading off the inning, Nick Savage, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nick Savage.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Polanco has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the National Leaguers. They still trail it here, 2-1. Number 43 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 43.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 87. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, number 87.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Short, hit hard. Story scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 77.
Ready now, number 77. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
2-1. Two out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Now at the plate, Thomas. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Doran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the American League has taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Polanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1. Johan Santana is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57, Johan Santana.
So stepping in, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 0 now. Three and 0 now. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Barry Bonds. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Number 77 shading to his right, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The AL out in front here, 4-1. Seth Hargrove Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65, Seth Hargrove.
Digging in now, number 71. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, number 27. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hargrove, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Set. Here's the 3-1. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw not in time, as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Number 4 is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The AL leads it 4-1. Walter Johnson is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 20, Walter Johnson.
Stepping up now, Sammy Sosa. He drew a walk his first time up.
Designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Johnson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and a curveball. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Yan Gomes waits on deck. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Sosa on at first, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Savage. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and one. fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 4. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 4. Greg Maddux gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 31, Greg Maddux.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 87. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard up the middle. Story ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready for another shot now, number 77. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Four runs, 4 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Skied into straightaway right. Lee giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. First baseman, Roger Doran.
Ready once again, Roger Doran. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1-1 to count. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go in the American League. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Chris Sale takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Chris Sale.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Looped out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the National League, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Digging in to try it again, Barry Bonds. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Settling in now, Sammy Sosa. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Sosa is off at first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. NL leaves 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Felix Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 34, Felix Hernandez.
Ready to take his hacks again. Thomas, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course. He's got a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a slider. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The runner in scoring position with none out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, number 71. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 27.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
In now, number 27. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 2-0. 3-0 now. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lead is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Bouncer down the line. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. All even at 5 apiece. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kenny Gaston is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 7, Kenny Gaston.
Scooter Gennett is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball. He didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gaston, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a splitter. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. Tomlinson moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Brian McCann will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Brian McCann.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes a called strike two.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Count still at 1-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. Number 77 over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital, and we are all tied 5-5. Scooter Gennett will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 2, Scooter Gennett.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Brian McCann will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
The batter,
Miguel Cabrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batter, first baseman, Roger Doran.
Devin Mesoraco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Mesoraco.
Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Two out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. American League goes down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Miguel Cabrera is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 24.
Devin Mesoraco will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 40, Devin Mesoraco. Now pitching for the American League.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Number 21 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Way out in front. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
John Ryan Murphy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
John Ryan Murphy.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Missed with a slider. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Jose Reyes.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So coming to the plate, Barry Bonds. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. Chapman throws it in, and now they might have the runner caught on second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Number 21 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 21.
John Ryan Murphy is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jose Reyes will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jake McGee.
Manny Machado is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Manny Machado.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Ready on 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shin. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, number 27, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Manny Machado will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 13.
Giancarlo Stanton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Number 99 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Sean Doolittle will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Standing in, Yan Gomes. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Yan Gomes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 is a fastball that gets by him.
1-2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now. 3-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied 5-5. Matt Carpenter will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Yasiel Puig will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Mark Melanson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Striding in, Adam Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fielder, Adam Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to Reyes. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Jose Altuve will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Altuve.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Number 11 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hit well, right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll throw to the plate. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
Well, I have no problem with this selection. He came out here to compete with the league's best players, and he really put on a show. That's what all-star games are all about, so this is well-deserved.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The American League came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sean Doolittle is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line scores tonight. First for the victorious American League All-Stars. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The American League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the National League, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sean Doolittle. Loss goes to Mark Melanson. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.